Hello, folks. Back again. So you made the decision to start your own business. And you've gone to different social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And you have encountered the so-called corporate credit gurus that are all suggesting that you get yourself an LLC. So you do as we all would. You Google how to start an LLC and up pops LegalZoom. Well, people, I'm here to tell you that you can save yourself quite a bit of money by not going through LegalZoom. That's right. You do not have to form your company. Remember, an LLC is a company. I don't recommend LLCs. I recommend corporations. But the choice is yours. You can simply save yourself some money by going to the Secretary of State in whatever state you live in. And you can file your articles of organization if you're an LLC. I don't recommend that. Or you can file your articles of incorporation through your Secretary of State. The so-called corporate credit gurus are charging thousands of dollars to do this when you can do it yourself by just paying the filing fees. That's right. You can do it yourself by just paying the filing fees. If you're in California, it's only $100 to form a corporation. And then it's an additional $25 for your officers list. If you're in the state of Florida, congratulations. It's only $35 to form a corporation. Now, there are a couple of different types of corporations. You have C corporations, which stands for closed corporation. You have an S corporation. I would recommend that you would educate yourself on the C corporation. Again, the choice is yours. S being subchapter corporation. It is a pass-through. I recommend that you educate yourself on these different types of entities so you know exactly what you're doing. Don't be in such of a hurry to chase down the corporate credit because, folks, I'm going to tell you, obtaining the working capital that you need is the easiest part of the process when you have your foundation set up correctly. When I say foundation, that means you have your corporation filed at the Secretary of State. You have your EIN, which you can obtain from the IRS.gov website under the business section. You can get that completely and totally free. Yes, the corporate credit gurus will charge you for that as well. You can get your EIN completely and totally free. Now, you cannot get it over the weekends because the IRS is closed. But as soon as Monday comes, you can fill out that document and get your EIN printed out as soon as you have completed the document. Your next step is you need to get yourself a phone number listed in the directory. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard all of this. When I say phone number listed in the directory, that means that your business must be able to be sought out and contacted via 411, the 411 listing. Your business also needs to be listed on different social media platforms. How can you be in business and you have no Google My Business? You have no website, a corporate website, not a website that has your picture posted all over it. You need to have a corporate website. A corporate website is a website that has an About Us page, which tells how long you've been in business, a mission and a vision statement. Yes, your company should have a mission and a business statement, or a mission and a vision statement. How can you be in business and you have no mission and you have no vision? So it should have a home page, an About Us page, should have an address on there that's not pointing back to the place that you lay your head in. Some people say virtual office. How can you be in business and you have a virtual office? Now, there are some Fortune 500 companies that have P.O. boxes. Now, you will notice that the P.O. box is an AR address, accounts receivable. That is where they have a corporate address, and then they have a P.O. box, which is where their creditors and such can send the bills to. But the main address is listed on the account as well. Just as you fill out an application for, whether it be for a car or whether it be for a credit card, they will ask you for your physical address, and then they will ask you for if there is a secondary mailing address that you like to have your bills sent to. Dun & Bradstreet. Yes, we've all heard about that. The 80 pay score. Don't be in such of a hurry for that. There are some gurus that say you can get an 80 paydex score in a day. Don't let them mislead you, people. Just as your personal credit, your FICO score is reported once a month, every 30 days, every 31 days, whatever the case is, 28 days if we're in February. Dun & Bradstreet operates the same way. Even if you go as far as purchasing the corporate credit builder from Dun & Bradstreet, which you don't have to do. However, it's your business, the choice is yours. But first things first, you file your articles of incorporation at the Secretary of State, whatever state you reside in or whatever the business will be operating out of. You have your phone number listed in the directory. If you're in business, you should have a business address. If you are a home-based business, then that's a different story. But how can you be a home-based business and you're projecting you're conducting millions of dollars out of this operation or out of this location? It doesn't make sense. Business license. How can you be in business if you have no business license? Yes, I understand there are some counties that do not require a business license. However, how can you be in business if you have no business license? How do you expect to get approvals for working capital if you have no business license? Business bank account, credit unions, commercial banks. You can go to either one of them. Even if you are in check systems, do your research. You can still get a business bank account. EIN, it's free. IRS.gov. Dun & Bradstreet, your DUNS number, it's free. DNB.com, D as in David, N as in Nancy, B as in boy.com. It's free. The gurus are charging you thousands of dollars for this information. And it's free. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to understand how to do these things yourself. It's called self-sufficiency. You can get a Google My Business. It's free to set that up. Your business should be able to be discovered on Google, on Yahoo, on Bing. You never know what ISP your underwriter is using. It's free to get that exposure across those platforms. Facebook, your business should have a Facebook account. Instagram, your business should have an Instagram account. Twitter, your business should have a Twitter account. LinkedIn, you should be able to be found on LinkedIn. All this is free, people. This is establishing and setting up a strong foundation. This is just 101. This is very basic. I haven't gotten into the technical information yet. This is what's called level 1. Now, as we proceed to this, then we'll talk about establishing divisions and building business credit to divisions. Yes, that's correct. Divisions of your corporation. Very easy to do this. So let's run over it again. You file your articles of incorporation at the Secretary of State level, whatever state you reside in, or whatever state you're conducting business in. Then you go to the county level. You have to file a fictitious business name with the corporation as the registrant, not you. Gurus have never told you this. At the city level is where you acquire your business license. The gurus have never told you this. I'm giving you this information for free. Although I am still under a no-compete agreement globally and internationally. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm giving you all the tea for free.